Big Cat. Welcome or welcome back to Frequency Phoenix 555 for your message on massages. Big Cat, guess what? They, them and are afraid because you're intuitive and they can't come back. You know you're so fabulous, gorgeous and lovely. You know that you're having a lovely time co-creating in the name of Father, God, Mother, Isis, minding your own business, and they're scared of you. And you're not doing anything to them except what? Giving them love and light, darling dear. You're shapely back. Law 16 of the 48 laws of power. Yes, baby. Telling people this and that. Getting on the balls of their feet to tell people that you're crack on crazy. Crazy because you don't want their energies around you anymore. That's not craziness, that's foresight. That's the best thing you could have ever done, darling dear. Remove yourself from situations where the table you sat at, darling dear, was you was being fed poison. Being stabbed in your back on a regular basis. You was not amongst kindred spirits or like-minded souls. The planetary energies, darling dears. Mercury continues its partnership with bold, self-assured Leo today. There's a glint in your eye as your audience hangs on to your every word, darling dears. Some will try to create drama from your words, darling dears, twisting them, or omitting what you really said altogether, darling dear, so they can put in their own axe to grind. There is also a Mercury-Saturn opposition, which will spoil some of the fun, darling dears. Why? Because it's a stern kind of an aspect, darling dear, which will not tolerate drama. It's in complete contrast to Mercury's partnership with Leo, darling dears. Why? Because the universe is giving you a choice today, darling dears. Choose the road that you walk. Because Mercury with Saturn obviously is telling you consequences, regulation and rules will be put into effect if you make the wrong choice today, darling dears. Continue to be you, darling dear. Speak and be your true self. Whether they twist your words or not, they haven't twisted you, darling dear. Continue to be what? A big cat. Fist bump. They're afraid of you because you're intuitive, darling dear. They're trying to use gaslighting and word salad on the rest of the world. Imagine that. They've got to get through 8 billion people to let them know that you're crack on crazy. All because you're not paying any mind to them. They expected you to fail. If you've got progeny, they wanted you and your progeny to survive off of saliva. They wanted you to survive off of saliva. When, guess what, big cat? You was the whole table. You put the table to the table. When you take back your energy, that's when they realize how much you was what? The power grid in their existence. You was everything, darling. You're a cordon bleu cook, counselor, financial advisor, right? You was the lender of the loans, darling dear. Giving of your most precious commodity, your time. Time which can't be gotten back. Time that can be squandered. Time that can be seen as too late when you realize that you've given up your best to bottom feeders. This is why you let go. It's been a slow cuttation and a real overtaking of everything you had to do was to what? Cut the cord. There is no comeback. This is why they're telling people that you're crazy. They can tell them what they want. You can't stop people from talking. It's still making those same said people come to investigate to see your crack on craziness and finding that you're winning. Now the people that they've sent to go and focus on what you've got going on want to be on your team. They want to be part of your gang. The men want to date you if you're female, if you're female. And if you're a male, the females want you. This is what I'm saying, big cat. You've got the je ne sais quoi. But remember to use the Mercury and Leo connection today, darling dears, not the Mercury and Saturn connection, because it will bring consequences as well as what? Put you in karma. When we are what? Accepting the Dharma that's been gifted to us as we continue to awaken and continue to embrace the journey. It's the journey, not the destination, darling dears. Let's dive in and see what's going on as we call in the energies of wisdom, guidance, and protection from Father God, Mother Isis, ancestors, angels, way showers, and spiritual guides, as above, so below. From Keitha to Malkuth. Namaste. Energies up, up, up. Baby. I've still got, it's 8:53 in the AM. So I've still got over 6 hours left of my fast. Yeah. Fasting is necessary, darling, yeah. To detox the body using the Actify water, which is over 9 pH. Because as we are having this human experience, our natural pH balance is 7.4 and 7.5. Baby, it's making me feel a bit slow, you know, not on the point or on the ball. Well, I am on the ball. Always on the core ball, tightening up what needs to be tightened right. Fist bump. Let's get some runes. I'm gonna go with these ones. I'm going to follow Santo today. Oh, just the one after all of that pomp and circumstance. Baby. Well, if you're going to get one, let it be this. Jera, darling dears, judgment is afoot. Judgment represented by the letter D. For a dummy bat, a dumbass, a dickhead, someone who's disappointed, disillusioned, right, and dent, come back. Because you're intuitive and them don't like it. Jera, represented by the judgment, darling dear, in tarot. It speaks about what? Archangel Michael. This is the solar plexus, darling dear. Your willpower, your drive, your assertiveness is being shown in everything you do. Represented by the numbers 80, 81, 82, and 83. Judgment is fire, water, and Pluto energy. Pluto is what? The 10th planet. Pluto's keywords is what? I empower. What they're seeing you doing, darling dear, is empowering many. Whether you are a teacher, a medic, whatever field you're in, darling dear, your glow empowers those around you to get great, to do better. Not because you're bragging or boasting, it's because you are. Big cat. Pinky's up. Fabulous, gorgeous, and lovely. Absolutely love it, darling dear. The great liberator you be. It also speaks about what? A sudden change of your status. Yes, baby. Transformation on the emotional front, darling dear. No longer allowing yourself to be pulled about like taffy, having reached this new stage in your life, one which you brought about when you leant back in faith. Psalms 91:1, and was covered with the whole Ephesians 6:13, zipping yourself up into what? Your spiritual armor. People always say things, they say stupid things like, sticks and stones will break your bones and words will never hurt. Words hurt too, darling dear. Especially the ones that you said, darling dear, when you deemed them to be basura and told them to fetch the black bags. Or you rolled up on them, darling dear, to tell them to fetch the black bags. Imagine that. Not loving it, darling dear, and trying to tell the what? The other 8 billion people on this Malkuth that you're crazy. Baby, it's like they've taken a what? A mop and bucket to the beach and they're trying to mop up the sea, darling dear. You can't hold back the tide of change and you can't hold back the energy of a big cat just because you said so. Listen, they're so stupid. They're not stupid, they're stupid. CHIPED. Stupid. Judgment is afoot, darling dear. The judgment also speaks about karma of some wanting to renew a contract with you when the contract is complete, finito, done. Dos Vidania, with the love and the light. They would like to return back to you, darling dear. Back to your energies because they see you winning while they're sinning. I'm feeling so dehydrated around my orifice that I use for speaking. But fortunately, I always have a big drum of palmers, right, to hand because they wanted you on the dirty dab, darling dear. But you're too intuitive for that, darling dear. You gave them back what they truly deserved. You gave them energy for energy. Yes, you gave them what? Absence for absence. Some thought you would chase them. Big cat don't chase nothing but their goals, their aspirations, and the Most High, Father, God, Mother Isis. After all, you work with the big drum of Palmer's cocoa butter cream, darling dear. Have to. This is what they wanted you to have, darling dear. Can't you see how dirty and twisted it is? And look, this is what their inside looks like, mushy. Abscess, darling dear. They're working on abscess. Oh well. With any luck, they'll stamp their foot like Rumpelstiltskin and disappear for air. For air, darling dear. Big drum for us, yeah? Let's put it right here so you can remember that you are the one with the what? Dog's bollocks, darling dear. You're the bollocks, darling dear. Why do I say the dog's bollocks? What do you always see the dog shining? They spend half their lifetime shining their what? That's right, big cat. The dog's bollocks. When they send people, the feeble-minded, the simpletons, to come and laugh after what you've got going on, they see you rocking and rolling with the Most High and winning at everything you put your mind and your focus to, having tapped into your sacral chakra, darling dears, released your inspiration, your motivation and creativities. Use the energy of Mercury with Leo today, darling dear, to win. Mad because you're intuitive. How now, brown cow? I'm gonna use the can I see? Yes, the Witch's Oracle Wisdom to see what's going on. Let's get your ancestral intel. Base of the deck, fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. As I said, the sacral chakra. You're impassioned, darling dear. Knowing your self-worth and adding tax as you realize what? Fendi, Louis, Prada don't go on sale, and neither does the big cat. Realizing the audiences that you are now attracting are on your what? Soul level. Soul tribe, darling dear. But again, all must still be interviewed because we still have what? Agent Smith affiliates, doppelgangers, Judases in a Peter suit, willing to what? Do anything to get into your hemisphere again. Because as you are impassioned, you inspire and impassion others. Your light, darling dear, your intuitiveness is what they want to be. Ecopraxic, yeah. Okay. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. As judgment has found their address. Judgment also represents what? The ex, an ex-friend, family member, partner, whatever. They'd like to return like Mac the Knife for one more round, Julie, with you, darling dear. This is why they're telling people that you're crazy. This is why they're telling people that you're in lack. When they left your existence or you told them to get out with the black bags, darling dears, nothing ever minused. You've been winning ever since. Ha ha! How now, brown cow? They can tell people what they want, darling. You can't stop people from talking. But then again, you have to also remember, big cat, when these wicked bottom-feeded merchants of slander are discussing you, remember, you, my dear big cat, are more important than the news. They're setting time aside in their day. Yes, vulgar for sure, darling dears. They be left out. They are. What else does your ancestral team want you to know? You're stable in them streets, darling dear. Security is your go-to move, setting new foundations. Somebody's in property buying and revamping. You're learning to flip properties. Do it, darling dear, but do it in silence. No matter what you do, darling dears, they're going to be criticizing it. It also speaks about a new beginning, darling dear. Something that you've worked hard towards. I also see what? Decorating your homes, revamping your businesses, darling dear, coming out with a whole new bag. Security is your goal. I just noticed. Can't you see Big Cat relaxing, reclining, having a fabulous, gorgeous and lovely time? You are cool hand Luke in this season as you co-create in the name of Father God, Mother Isis. Your ancestors approve of what you've got going on. Oh my God. Patience, be my guide. I'm telling you. Wow. Base of the deck. Coming out time, darlings. Dear, some of you are literally coming out as the sexuality you wish to be on this Malkuth. In other ways, you're what? Coming out as a badass healer. Your work, darling dear, your words have spiritual weight. Highly intuitive you are. This is why they're mad. They would love to copy what you've got going on, darling dear. Would love to come to you cloaked in darkness. Yeah, to try and steal your light. But they can't. Why? Because you're intuitive, darling dears. Pinkies up. Yeah. Thy rod and thy staff, they protect thee, darling dears. And again, stability is your go-to move. Love it. You are being protected by your ancestral team. Why? Because you're chosen, darling dear. This is the age of Aquarius. This is the age of what I know. Aquarius keywords. You're being protected and guided to be inquisitive, darling dear, to seek knowledge, tap into your spirituality. The mountains at your back is the naysayers. Let them be so far at your back, darling dear, that they create the what? Wind beneath your wings as you continue with your tinky winky. Moving with the bag, darling dear, the bag, theskrillers.com. Base of the deck. Unable to contain your passions, but you better shut up, darling dear, and continue to move in silence. Can you not see the phoenix coming from the ashes? Judgment, darling dear. Let's get some tarot on the table. What deck do we go with today? Can use the gold deck. Why is Kipper over there? Don't normally put my cards. I'm going to lead with Kipper. Kipper's not normally over there. Give me some information on those that are chatting it up about the big cat. Yeah. No matter what they say and whom they send to your door, darling dears, they're seeing you secure, stable, darling dear, stable, and winning. Spiritually gifted, highly intuitive, darling dear, using your intuition, your discernment. And it also speaks about the perimeter that they can't cross. These unclean spirits. They're going through karma, right? Having to sit with what they lost and what they can't co-create, focused on your grass, when they should be what? Dealing with their own astroturf. What's wrong with them? And it's on at what? The 20. Judgment, darling dear, is to watch you win. And they're not loving it. Where's my stand up? Let's get the stands up so we can see what exactly these shady ones, the scuzz buckets of this Malkuth, are doing. Because of your stability, they're talking about your home. Possibly you've got a new home, or you've established a new business, darling dear. We're seeing nighttime. They're saying it came overnight, and it's not real. They're also speaking about what? Listen, they can't compete where they don't compare, darling dear. The empress of everything. Listen, baby, darlings, lean in, big cat. You're winning. And they're trying to what? Throw stones. But your glass house, right, is made out of Teflon, right? Transparent Teflon, mate. You've been through a thing or two, and you can't be pulled off your gangster. You know your worth, and you've added tax. And remember, feminine energy, what rules the subconscious? Whatever affirmations you done told yourself, darling dear, you're winning. Affirmations like what? I'm a powerful, resourceful manifester. Always thanking your higher self, darling dear, for handling situations and showing you you're privileged. And what you get is what you truly deserve. Why? Because you work for it. Wow. No matter what they say, this is what they're seeing. They must be singing, hello, darkness, my old friend. Yes, baby, depressed, pressed, pumped, and perturbed. What's this? You may even be in the armed forces or promotion, darling dear. Bossed up. This also speaks about what? A divine union. Some of you have gone into union, darling dear, and they're chopping it up about the stability and security that's created by this what? Powerhouse couple. Both of you know your worth, darling. You're not have added to each other's lives. Yes, baby, a life that's already whole and full. They're talking about a relationship that you've gone into or about to go into, darling dears. Oh, baby. Evidently, you both must have left marauders behind, darling dear, on the rocks of life as you realized your worth and was able to what? Bend the matrix. This is what they're talking about. This is why you have to be careful of the company you keep on your up and up, darling dears. When you surround yourself with people that blame others, criticize, gossip, backbite, right? Guess who's next on the list, darling dear, to poison with their negative energy? And the longer you're in their hemisphere, darling dears, it poisons your world. With a slow burn of what? Fear, doubt, and negativity, darling dears. Yes. This is what they're seeing. You're using your gifts, darling dear. Divine is this is a sign for some of you, right? To stop cloaking your gifts. You are highly intuitive, blessed, and highly favored. And your words carry spiritual weight. You don't know whom your words or your actions are going to save, heal, and guide. Get your intel out there. You move between two. Can you not see the two trees? That's your balance, Boaz and Jashin. For completion of the hiding, darling dear. Time to what? Kick your way out onto this Malkuth. Use the energy of Mercury and Leo. Two bad-ass best friends, darling dear. Your intellect, your communication with the divine, the Most High, to be what? Intuitive, discerning. Boaz and Jashin, completion and begin again, darling dear. It's because you're winning. Stable. Your Ace of Wands is piercing what? All of that green. What's that? Your heart chakra. The heart chakra is represented by the moon. Cancer energy, darling dears. Could be a Cancer that's on your case. That's chopping it up the most with their gingivitis. What mouth, darling dear? Trying to cast aspersion on your name. Look at what you're working with. You're so up, darling dear. You've got accolades and achievements. Higher education, spiritual work, darling dear. You've done the DNS like a boss, darling dear. And the green represents what? North. I like to say it's the North Node. The North remembers. Come through Game of Thrones. Posh clap. But the North does remember what the South Node was like, darling dear, before you gave it the love and the light. Yes. You're stable. Built a lovely new home for yourself. Some of you have gone into the right divinely guided contract of partnership, whether it's a love or romance. You found your true soul tribe because the Emperor and the Empress, they rule, darling, and they rock. And I'll have nothing else said. What the wicked intended for you, darling dear, they're living with it as judgment knows their address. Karma with the thigh-high red leather boots, darling dear. Yes. What did I say? Tower moment after tower moment, big cat. As they focus on you, as you focus on your life, darling, they're minding your own business. They would love to communicate with you. Bring back the dead, darling dear. They want to be what? Dr. Frankenstein in this season. Bring back a situation that's dead in the water. Basura. We've even gone what? Swahili with what? Sit talky. For I don't want it. Because it's not on your level. Tower moment. They see you as a sudden change, or that you'd be able to bring about a sudden change in their life. But baby, look what you've got going on. A secure, stable foundation that starts from within, darling dears. This is why you're calling in a like-minded partner. This is what they're worried about. Not the fact that they wounded you, cut you to your white meat, forced you to what? Do the Matthew 10:14 and dust off your sandals and head out. No, they're worried about whom's going to be rocking your world, darling dear. Not knowing that you have a core ball, you started the rocking off early. Split the deck. Making the right investments, darling dear. You are looking good in them streets. And it sees the what? Tale of two suitors, darling dear. Well, we've got the bottom feeder from yesteryear worried about you. But you've got two suitors. Do I have another stand? Just a second, because we're gonna speak about these two suitors. Because you're highly intuitive, yeah? And we're nosy. So we're going in, guys. We want to know about these two suitors. What's the matter? This is outrageous. What's going on here? What kind of split is this that you can't get into? Listen, I think even my card stand is celibate. You can't get into it. You have to be very careful, and it has to be planned out. Right. You have two suitors coming towards you, darling dears. And the bottom feeder from yesteryear. So we've got three cards to be. Listen, they're watching your everything. The number 14 is what? Temperance. Your ancestors is making sure they get a front row seat in the plastic seat to see what you're doing. And it's causing them to what? Get palpitations. Some of them may even have heart issues, darling dear. Someone get them a chair. They need to sit down as they suck it up. Yeah. They're worried about you, thinking about you constantly, darling dear. And what's at their back? Father God Most High. Gifting you with knowledge, darling dear. Realizing, allowing you to realize there's a whole world. These same said ones that's trying to go amongst the what? The what? 8 billion to try and turn them against you. They're the ones that's worried about this new beginning, this childlike spirit you have. Because you said, Basura, take yourself out. They had to hit the road, just like Jack. Fist bump. We're worried about what do we speak about first, right? Do we speak about it in this read? Yes, we are. We're going to go with this first. We want to see this person that believes that they should be above the other person. Because the other person is on the Scorpio energy of 13. All right? The 22... because there's 22 major arcana. If you count the Fool as one, which we don't normally do, the 22 is the world card. This person feels that they're going to be your world. It's a done deal as far as when they meet you. You are their everything. But we want to know if it's what? A creepy kind of what? Duct tape and chloroform, darling dear. We don't know creeping creepazoids. Let's get your deck. This person sees you as single and independent, making steady progress, as well as what? The bottom feeders. They see you as abundant, darling dear. They also know that you know your worth. Heart palpitations aplenty, darling dear. Going boom diddy boom. Especially when your ancestors do what? The 3 a.m. Wake up. On them. Yeah. What about this person that believes that they're your exact match? They want to be victorious. They're telling the truth. Look, 3 of coins. They see your strength. They know that you can't be easily tempted. This person wants to be victorious with you. And they see your inner strength, darling dear. Spiritual strength. This person wants to win. Ace of Swords. This person will come through telling you the truth, Ruth. And they want a true partnership. Baby, you're the red light, green light champion, but even I'm intrigued. I'd like to see what's going on here. This person wants to be victorious. And the 6 of Wands also speaks about what? My ring bearer. This person wants to engage you, or they're going to find you engaging. Wow. You're going to have to make the right choice. Ace of Swords, you're going to lead with clarity, right? Rely on your intuition and pray. Take the knee, darling dear, because somebody's coming to sweep you off your flip-flops. But when you land with them, darling dear, it's a solid partnership, Capricorn energy. We also have the big cat Leo out here as well. Let's get another deck for this other person. What about this other person over there? Who's wealthy, well-to-do, could be an investor, into accounts, an accountant. Base of their deck, darling dear. This person is coming on the back of a hard breakup. And what? A wrong turn with a bottom-feeding scumbag. Right? Yeah. A situation that was emotionally difficult for them to move on from. So what do they want with you? Because you're not into healing people, right? You're not Jesus, right? You're just into what? Showing them the way with your works, your words. When I say not into healing people, I mean those that are broken, darling. No, that's everything I'm saying is coming out wrong. Your energies and your efforts do heal, darling dear. But somebody who's all the way gone, they have to start the healing in themselves. They have to heal and be whole before they can approach a big cat. Right? They see you as what? Jesus. Yeah, almost walking on water, darling dear. They see you as the Queen of Pentacles. If you've got progeny, they like the way that you guide your progeny, darling dear. This is what? A power couple. A match made in heaven. Wow. They may even have left someone behind, the Queen of Pentacles, someone who is the mother of their children, darling dear. Yes, they did. I was correct. That difficult breakup, someone who didn't want to let go of the situation, somebody who's embittered, someone whom they had to wash their face like David from. This Queen of Pentacles that they had to leave behind, the mother of their children. This is someone going through a divorce. What did I say? They haven't completely healed. They need to be isolated. The Hermit card, darling dear. This person is going to look good on paper, but they're just coming off the back of a bitter breakup with someone who was the Queen of Pentacles in their life. This person liked to gossip and talk. Chose many things over them, darling dear. This person is self-serving, Scorpio energy. They need to be left alone, just like Bobby. Or what did I say? Leave Julio alone. Be on the alert, darling dear. You have the choice of two, but one of them needs to go through their own DNS. Had to look over my shoulder, darling dear. Listen, I nearly said look through my third eye. Freudian slip, meant to come out. Have your third eye buffed up to a bitch in shine, darling dears. This person is going to be deeply, deeply concerned about you being intuitive. They're going to question your intuitiveness, right? They're going to make it seem like you're a charlatan. They're going to make you doubt all of your everything that you've built from the inside out, darling dear. Be on the alert. This person is gaslighting central. It could even be this past person that's trying to return to you, looking like the Emperor's New Clothes. Listen, we've all read that Hans Christian Andersen novel, haven't we? The one where the Emperor was so conceited that these two robbers pretended to be tailors, that they was going to make him the finest clothes. And the Emperor was so full of himself, he believed it. Guess what? There was no clothes. He was buck naked. It'd take a babe, a young child, to say you're naked and start laughing before anyone else dared laugh. They just believed that the Emperor was so royal and so fabulous that they just couldn't see what he was wearing. Nothing. They sold him nothing. This person's coming in with pomp and circumstance, darling dear. They haven't healed. Look! What did I just say? They're going for a bitter divorce and a bitter breakup. And they've just put themselves just well enough together to look like the witch, right? The witch, right? That's in Hansel and Gretel. They're going to try and breadcrumb you to come into my house, right? If you go into that house, mate, you'll be saying what? Hello, darkness, my old friend. Yes, baby. You better listen to the Most High, right? You're going to have to choose between two. Someone who is definitely going to be afraid of your intuitiveness, darling dear. But this is also what? A judgment card. And it's going to have to be a what? A justice call on you, darling dear. You are going to have to be the agent of what? Karma in this situation. See through the what? Smoke and mirrors. This person needs to be alone, possibly on an iceberg, right? Because they haven't healed and they're going through a bitter divorce with a Queen of Pentacles. Somebody who has progeny, it may not be their children, darling dear, because this person is separate from the Queen and he's holding the baby. So it could have been a past relationship they was in, or something they tried to chuck in your face like a gang sign, darling dear. Well, guess what? Judgment found them. Karma's found them. Boomerang season and all of that. Something they tried to chuck in your face like a gang sign, darling dear. Now they're trying to, what? Gaslight 8 million people into believing that you are the what? The issue. That it's your problem. No, babe. They bring darkness everywhere they go, darling dear. Because why? Pomp and circumstance. They lead with lies. Justice. This is the Libra energy of it all, darling dear. This person will come into your life to use you to try and harm the person that they was with previously, because they'll be doing it for the gram, darling dear. To get back at someone from the past, Tower moment. Yes, they want to use you, black. Outrageous for sure. Yeah. Base of the deck, darling dear. But your ancestral team are watching for the devil and their devilish actions, darling dear. Your ancestors are working in the background, but you have to you have the final say in whom you choose to go into union with, darling dear. Don't be ask questions, right? When these investment tapes used to come out, they'd come out slowly like ticker tape. Take the time. Take time. I remember I told you after the oh my gosh, the solstice that we've got coming up, darling dear. I believe it's in October. After October 25th, that is the only time that you can go into union if you're choosing sexual union. I'll go back to my notes and I'll bring it out in tomorrow's read so you can actually understand why I keep saying that. But not only that, it will give you a chance for the doppelgangers to reveal themselves and for true love's first kiss to approach you, darling dears. This person, I don't want to talk about this, but I don't want to talk about that other person anymore. Let's talk some more about this union that they're going to be chopping it up, trying to cast aspersion on, right? Listen, what you are seeking is seeking you. This person is a whole honey, darling. They're a honey bunny. You're going to be having those endearing, baby names for each other that's making everybody sick to their stomach. Yeah, this is true love's first kiss, darling dear. What you're seeking is seeking you. It comes with the caduceus. Balance, darling dear. A reward. Look! I can't make it up. Listen. Love is in the air. Yeah. They're going to hate your guts. Whosoever you guys are all leaving behind to reach this union, or some, as I said, some of you are already in this union. Don't put your union on social media. You're not doing it for likes anymore, darling dears. You don't need to do that. True love does not need to be paraded for pomp and circumstance. This is beautiful, darling dears. This is darkness. This is F shit. This is wickedness. And this is someone focused on you, darling dear. Focused made Sputnik the mouth breather. Launching the hillbilly investigations. Don't you know? Pinky's up. Seen 111 in the chat. Manifestation mode, darling dear. Yes, you are manifesting the prize. A praise. Just like you, darling dear. Remember, prize meet prize. Both of you are shining each other off, mate. Oh, listen. That sounded so disgusting and dirty. Well, you know what I'm saying, darling dears. You know what I meant. I meant it in the best possible way. Yeah. Anyhow, I want to talk. This is just beautiful. I'm going to leave this right here, but I want to talk about these people that are focused on you. Let me get the deck of the wicked, right? These hood-looking alfalfas. It's their fault. You didn't ask them. You didn't ask them to do them wicked things to you, to talk about you all of the time. They can't stop talking about you because you're intuitive. They can't approach you because they can't come with no bull swanky. But this person is going to try their damnedest. They're going to pretend to be shy. Good God! You listen, all of your spidey senses better be going off. They're going to pretend to be shy. And they're coming through what? with a message, darling dear. This could be email, text message, a message for your progeny, whatever, darling dear. They're going to try and message you. This is also what? If you've left a situation with someone who you saw as a king of Pentacles, darling dears, this person is envious and jealous of you, darling dear, because you washed your face from the situation, isolated yourself for what? Close to spiritual work, darling dear. You was closed for spiritual work, right? Divorced yourself from the situation, darling dear, because they lead a hedonistic life. They're addicted to porn, sex with everyone, right? Lying, controlling, a full-on narc, darling dear. You got the message and was what? Divinely guided to leave a situation. But they're not shy, darling dear. They would love to come back. Send you some. Oh, right. Palms itching me, darling dear. Skrilla.com is afoot. Share the energy, big cat. Yeah. What else? Oh! What did I just say? They come in to manipulate the manipulations, right? Use mind control on your darling dear to bend the matrix. They're what? A time-traveling mother foe. Yeah. They want to come and interrupt your space and time continuum. Imagine that. What else? This is what? Look. A blessing blocker. If this don't make you hide your ovaries and your scrotum, I don't know what will. Right? And they're coming for benefits, mate. That means they're what? Crack on broke, mate. They're broke. Broken spiritually, mentally, emotionally. If they got involved with someone else, right? It was someone else's children whom they didn't get along with. They was dealing with delinquents. They felt that she'd given birth to Damians. Yeah, Damians. Not just the one, darling dear. This was a mother of either 2 or 3 children, darling dears. They got involved with somebody who they feel is a blessing blocker, who was shy at the beginning of their onslaught into their wickedness, their engagement, their entanglement, darling. The person was shy until they revealed themselves to be being manipulated by a manipulator. The manipulator has been manipulated, been used for all of their benefits. And now they want to go into spiritual rehab round your house, big cat. Round your house. You better what? Release the attack dogs. You better. Oh, how now? Look! They're controlling. They lost control of you, darling dear. This is why they're getting tower moment after tower moment. They're seeing you win, using your intuitive nature. Like what? A badass big cat, darling dear. You are an alchemist as you bend the matrix. Change is afoot, darling dear. They want to be the change in your life. They'd love to come through again, right? The original bad boy or bad girl, bad news bear. Dun, dun, dun. Can I be any more dramatic? Baby, they are a full-on what? Revelations 2:20, darling dears. Revelations 2:20, a whole Jezebel spirit. A whole Jezebel spirit with attachments. I want to draw you back in. Right? Let me get another deck. Right? Because now I'm really, I feel into it. I feel up for it, guys. Not ready to give up they're not ready to give up the toxic lifestyle. So they want to come and cause Guantanamo Bay in your life. What's this? Will you take me back if I confess all? Baby, if they really was to confess all, right? You'll be a skeleton with dust on your bones sitting in the chair. They've got so much to confess and unpack. And you don't want that kind of what? Level of karma. You don't want to know that shit. You don't want to know that shit. You don't want to know that. You want to know that. You're about progress, yeah? You already said goodbye. And look what fell on them. This person is trying to wish you back into their life. I told you. They get the blank card. They're trying to manifest you back, darling. Dears. They're outrageous. They're under judgment. And they're sorry. Yeah, they're sorry. They're sorry low down and bottom feeding for show. Trying to manifest you back. Outrageous. Scorpio energy. Scorpio card in tarot is what? Death, darling dear. Death and the rebirth. Yeah, deaf to that. Some of them are almost at death's door. They've been making wrong choices. I avoid the children. They remind me of what I lost. What did I say? If you are co-parenting with this scumbag, right? They're avoiding the progeny because they remind them of what they lost in you and the family, the secure, stable foundation that you built in, right? When they try to make you into a summer, keep all of your intuitive, fabulous, gorgeous, lovely, spiritual, psychic gifts. What? Under wraps, darling dear. They wanted to keep you under wraps. I think not, mate. We're backing off the cloaks. Look, I went to put back the car backwards, and as I said, I think not. You're coming out, mate. No. Right? They spit in your food and in your drink blood. Listen, if that don't put you on what? A quick fast, right? Or developing a eating and drinking disorder, darling dears. I don't know what will. The thought of it, imagine they took that spit from the back of their throat, darling dear. Gee whiz. That's why no one can bring me food or drink unless they're my progeny. Sorry. And if we're in a restaurant, listen, Big Cat got to go to the restaurants, yeah? What's this? Big Cat, I owe a lot of money. I'm in so much debt. They're black pocketers, the emperor's new clothes. What did I say, Big Cat? Yes. And they're still trying to tell the world that you're crazy. Imagine that. You intuitively know that what? You do the slow, quick, slow, as you continue to keep it moving forwards. Right? They've got street debt, which is 1,000 times worse, so they can be punched in the face and set about by fists and ruffians and thugs because they owe street debt. Good God, they don't care, you know. Listen, she only pretended to be financially stable. Well, that's their business, but how was they checking out the bank account of this Queen of Pentacles that they got involved with, which was what? The devil's strongest worker, Pennywise son of daughter. Yes, baby. Right? She only pretended to be financial. Where was they getting their financial statement from? Was they checking it by the orifice? Because that's not where financial statements comes from. But we're not telling them. We use what? Communicative dance, Big Cat. What am I saying? I stole what? The older relatives. They stole money from an older relative, darling dear. They've got karmas all up and all over them, darling dear. Or they stole from someone's older relative, darling dear, to further their own ends. The karma knows their address, darling dears. Knows their address. Dare I bring a card from this deck on all of this? Yes, I dare, because I've got it like that. In the reverse, I stole things and helped you search. In the reverse, this person will never ever take anything from you. Right? What's this? They're always going to want to come back to you, darling dear. DNA will not be required, darling dear. This is a what? Soul tribe. It's in the reverse, darling dears. What else? Look, everything came out in the reverse. There will be no black magic or spell work on your union. No weapon formed against you will prosper, darling dears. What divine gifted for you and you alone is for you. Who's smart with them? Listen, leave the Klingons where they are in their own version of what? Judgment-filled Star Trek, darling dear. They get in the wiki, the Blade remix. Even as we speak, darling dears. Even as we speak, they're tongue-tied. Possibly a stumbling or a stuttering or a lisping bastardo. Baby, and they are surely thirsty, because I only meant to take a sip. They are thirsty, and they are wishing that you'll come back so that you can help them pay off this what street debt. They want you to get punched in your face. Big Cat, laugh with me. Oh. They want you to be afraid inside your... Listen, this is what I tell you all the time, you know. As Big Cats, we pay off of we pay our bills and our debts. We pay them off. Why? Because if we got progeny right, our progeny door answering game is off the chain, blood. Off the chain. Listen, I make sure I'm paid up and prayed up, and not necessarily in that order, as must you, big cat. Because I'm telling you, it's outrageous. They just have to hear the letterbox blown in the wind, not even the bell or the knocker, and they're on it, mate. Even though we've got security cameras, they can clearly see who's at the door. They're still like this, chest out, on the balls of their feet to go and answer the door. Somebody's trying. Are you serious? Hey, Maddie. I'm on the live. That's why you phoned me. You didn't do no video call. I'll call you back in a minute, yeah? All right, sayonara. And it's also a confirmation of the Most High laughing with us, darling, dear. Because I'm telling you, they're having a flipping laugh. They've gone past taking the piss. They want to come and take the shit in your life. Divine is gifted. Look, you saw all of the cards come out, and this is the deck of the wicked. Your ancestors don't want you to be what? Pressed, pumped, or perturbed. What is for you is for you. Continue to use your highly intuitive nature. Let them be afraid of what they don't understand. Remember, big cat, we don't compete where we don't compare. On that note, I drops me mic. Toddle over to my Teesprings, toddle over to my Patreon, or simply come back here. Thank you very much for your bookings, your donations, your continued support of me in this channel. And as I always say, don't get smoked. Don't smoke yourself. And for those of you that chose to do this fast with me and my progenies, darling dears, we've got just over 5 hours and 21 minutes to go before we can chow down, darling dears. Hold the faith, mate. Otherwise, you'll be starting it again. Any food you eat between now and the 5 hours will be the guiltiest food you ever ate, because that's what happened to me last week with my fast. After 21 hours, I threw the towel in and I started to eat. It was guilty food, blood. So by 4 p.m., I was starting that fast again, and I finished it. Finish it to the end, darling dear. Detox your inside. Get your core ball. Get it rocking. Get your Irish moss, darling dears. And make sure you do your bounces up and down to get your joints engaged, darling dear. Because we have to be what? Dexterous and ready for this new union, this new partnership that is being divinely guided with the Sword of Truth roof. Remember I told you that? Pinkies up. From the ashes, baby. Namaste. Cat, cat. Cat, cat. Until we meet again on these Tower streets. Namaste, big cat.